Hello, hi, howdy, hey. Welcome to Control. The game I picked up, I don't recall how long ago. And I played it, and I remember liking it for the most part. It wasn't, groundbreaking. But I appreciated that it was, it was a game very heavily inspired by SCP. I'll admit I've never played SCP Containment Breach. That's one I just don't... I just haven't. It's a pretty old game by this point. Like, oh man. I think the first time I ever heard about SCP was some YouTuber talking about that game for one of the scariest things in gaming, and it was actually the original SCP, which was SCP-173, the statue. Yeah, we're gonna do a new game. So this isn't quite a horror game, but it's, it's a third-person shooter with some loose horror elements. It's a loose, horror concept and narrative to it.
Than usual. Can't be helped.
Weirder in what regard?
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you.
Who are you talking to there?
I get my hopes up.
I think I need to turn on VSync.
So many times it's led to
Some
nothing.
weird tearing going on I'd probably need to fix.
I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
Yeah?
We stare
Federal
at it
Bureau
and
of
we
Control.
think that's the whole world. The room. And the poster.
Is this Lygus' stupid cave
The picture's
thing?
something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell.
Green Mile?
And the picture, it's different for each
No,
of us.
Shawshank.
It can
Sorry,
be
wrong Stephen
beautiful
King.
or terrible. But we're all
He hid the hole behind the poster. Oh, something's going on there.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Suppose it is, didn't know Project Moon started doing English voiceovers.
The real world.
You keep doing that joke, you're gonna
don't
get
feel
murdered.
safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out.
Not by
from
me,
behind
because
the
I know what you're
poster.
doing. But someone's gonna come out
The
here.
ones that see it happen.
Get real, because there are
Freak out.
some annoying
forget what they
SCP
saw.
fans, let me tell ya.
I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
1 second while I... Yeah, VSync was off.
Anyone here?
There we go, problem solved. So this is Jesse, our protagonist. Honestly, I don't think the story of this game would work as an actual SCP game. But lots of SCPs, this setting is very SCP. Oh yeah, there's actual reflection on glass in this game. What's all this? This is Control, a game inspired by a current obsession of mine, SCP, which is short for Secure, Contain, Protect. Right. Xbox. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited material, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils, probably a containment thing, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. That, I think I know why that one. There's gonna be a trilogy. Next game is apparently called Alt. Took me a minute. Hang on, I gotta clean my glasses. Major downside of the, upside of the curved lenses, they do not distort your viewing angles. Downside, they get dirty real quickly because your eyelashes are gonna rub against them. At least mine do. But I can't look through straight ones or I get a terrible headache, so... Yeah, you can even zoom if it's not good enough for you by default. You learn someone you've been trying to reach out to for months doesn't consider you a friend anymore. That fucking hurts. Don't worry, Bathwater, I still consider you a friend, probably. Yeah, we hang out at least once a week to watch Star Wars stuff. And sometimes one of us isn't available, usually you, just because you have a girlfriend and therefore less free time, just by default.
This seal.
I don't fucking believe any of you.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I think this is a good game. You know? I think if it had gone more... If it had played more as a horror game, it'd probably be iconic, but it's a third-person shooter. Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary, Executive Sector, Quarter 2. Staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, high-quality livability costs, the cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Order of Director, Zachariah Trench. It's a nice lab coat. Our bureau at work. Looks like the janitor. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Darling is rarely the last name of a good person. Director, Zachariah Trench. Trench. Yeah, this is like the most sure sign to me that at one point they probably did want this to be more horror-inspired. Because there's no animation for opening doors whatsoever, implying to me it was somewhat late in dev time when the direction was decided. Because doors just open when you get near them. Unless they're freeform doors like these, which open by pushing them. My darling, please love me. Please love you. I mean...
All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
You're the one denying any affection I give you, saying it's not real, so... Who's really the one who needs convincing here? Security order. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all redacted. Redacted. A Sharkin is redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Like it if she commented, I have no idea what that means. On at least some of the more redacted crap. Though that's at least a bit of an SCP joke, where there's too much redacted shit for it to actually be legible. It's a trick that works well once in a while, but generally, you gotta build up to that and use it sparingly. SC penis? Good one. R4 reports reminder. Hello. You all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. Love it when redacted. Still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. Think you're exempt from filling in R4? You'll need to get written permission from your department chief. Did not mean to do that. Saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. Why is only one of them a doctor? They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your team admin.
Hello?
I will say, this feels like a character who I'm surprised doesn't exist in SCP. The janitor.
Excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the
Ati.
job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you.
A nice guy.
Don't
He is, yeah.
Helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you out.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
And that's,
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
he didn't pick that up. He very clearly heard her internal monologue just then. Like, he reacted to it. Which, that's a hint.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Who you asking? Starring Courtney Hope. Lead producer, that. And catch it. Your eardrums aren't failing you, there's almost no sound right now. There it goes a little bit. Hey, how creepy and ominous this is. I really do think they wanted this game to be scarier than it wound up being. I don't know if it was a budget thing, or like the publishers didn't want to roll out a horror game because it was too... they wouldn't sell as well, they thought, or I don't know. Or maybe the writers just latched onto the first thing they could find that they could make this world work in.
Brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
So yes, her brother seems to have been Set to be controlled. Need clearance level 1 to get in. Drat. Darn, drat, and dang. Barbara, not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. The rest of the week. Can't trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Trench. That's not a sign of mental instability in the slightest. Oh, I'm sure that noise wasn't anything important.
Shit.
Oh, hey, look, a corpse.
Shit.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yeah, there's these little... You see those little, things circling around it. So, I'm led to believe that's diegetic. And I think possibly even that, interact thing is
Something's
diegetic.
outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Ah, yes, the shine made it look like he just had white blood. Alright. Now, we're broadcasting from the pyramid, Other. Only the director can wield. The gun, sword, intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
There goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of
Or trust a man with
AWE's
white
altered
blood.
World events,
Yeah, I learned that from
intrusions
Bloodborne.
upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example.
Oh yeah, I like how this guy is a
of
live-action actor.
Powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Only the director can bind the service weapon and live die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Where am I?
So, the board is interesting. They're somewhat analogous to the O5 Council, or at least some depictions of the O5 Council. Bubblegum Polaroid. All, none of the above. These are the concepts tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon. Has many forms, like the house prison you occupy. Once again, attempting to earn the Good Christian Boy achievement in faith. What is required for that? Yeah, they want me to do something, but... Ow. Oh, I see it. I don't think this is supposed to happen. I think that's supposed to be here. Marathon mode through all chapters, don't ever die, get the secret ending. Ugh. I think I do something wrong? What's happening? All the board's instructions to complete the Astral Plane Challenge. I'd sure like to. Mortis. Yep. You gotta not see that screen. I've not played Faith myself, but I've been watching a friend play it. And it jumped off the edge. Is that what I had to do? I had to trick it into jumping off.
The same gun.
Control the gun, House.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Their hair's stuck on my glasses. Excited for tonight? Yeah, Ruka's supposed to be finishing it tonight, isn't he? Destroy the copies targets. So yeah, your ammo just regenerates. That's the surest sign this is not a horror game of any kind. Oh yeah. You can just barely see it. The pyramid. You can see the reflection more clearly than you can see the actual one. I suppose that's more its shadow. Yeah, and enemies just regularly drop health too. It doesn't make new ammo by sucking your blood. No. This is a completely, like... I would call this gun probably the least SCP, quote-unquote, object they have. Because, like, it's just a really strong gun that whoever has it is automatically in charge of the Bureau. Like, it has... I do enjoy that it has that sort of mimetic effect. Like, literally, if you have the gun, you're gonna notice everyone we meet is going to say, "Oh, you're the new, like, administrator. Okay, good to know you." No one questions it. They just accept it whole cloth. And I think the implication is because that's just what having the gun means. No one will question it because it's true. We wield the gun, you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack.
It's a gun with...
Duty
Closest thing to a
interrupted.
hazardous effect it could have on you is you're in charge of the Bureau, which sucks.
You hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
You died? Oof. How far in were you, Bathwater?
You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
First boss? Ooh. Okay. Rest in peace, Bozo. I hope you mean this guy. Though if you mean Bathwater too, it'd be fair. Oh, that looks unpleasant.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Ooh, live action.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was...
What is this entity attached to her? I actually don't remember. Owie. Yeah. Call it George. Do you hug it and love it? Personal mod. Ah, yes. Reload efficiency, why not? Yeah, that. Personal. More health or more healing? I think more health is just generally going to be better, because that has an effect whether I have healing around or not. Whereas healing only has an effect if the healing is there. Oh, something appears to be going very wrong. Internal lockdown effect. Building lockdown effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Containment breach, they could slip that in. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Approved terminology reminder. Drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his/her country, regret, proud, or pride will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies, or sorry. Service weapon. Containment procedure, yeah, 00P1-KE. Acquisition date 1964. Description, para-utility. This object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. The board. So that's way too long to just be the word board. Object was discovered inside the oldest house. The room that is now used is the director's office. Popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. So, I suppose this is, in their setup, their 001. A thing about SCP is... the 001 is always the most important SCP. But here's the thing. No one knows which one it is. Because there's a bunch of them. All, none, or some of them may be fake. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. Responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Hiss Guard. Bureau has many internal security personnel. Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards use the standard-issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance. Do you play Faith? Too scary for me, I think. Capable of stopping bullets. This shielding will result in prolonged Hiss corruption. Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. The Hiss target individuals with combat training. Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they're best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious the corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Too little faith in the might of the Lord. I mean... maybe? There's also the thing that I've already seen someone play it now, and I feel like a lot of the fun of that game is seeing what insane nonsense happens next. Oh yeah, this happens.
Line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Yeah. Like, if you don't see... if you know what insane shit is coming up, kinda, you know... Where'd that guy go? So the Hiss is some sort of object or entity that is Breach containment. Undefined reading. Yeah, if this were a horror game, the amount I had in the clip would have been all I was allowed to use here. And, I'd have had to dart around to get their items, and there probably would have been way fewer of them. Dart around to get ammo that they dropped. There wouldn't have been nearly as many of them respawning if this were a horror game. I'm always gonna have that thought, because this feels like the perfect setup for, like, a real horror scenario. Hey, look at that! That's one of the anomalous properties of this thing. She's the director now. Means every photo of the director is now of her. Except ones that are explicitly of the previous director. But if they're of the director, they turned into one of her. Let's see. Rising costs of AWE response. Next executive meeting. Date on mold eradication efforts. Coming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. If this were a horror game, reloading would cost HP. If enemies always dropped HP, then I think that could actually be a very interesting setup for the game. If to reload your gun, you had to load your blood into it, but enemies always drop healing items, I think that would be very fascinating. I think some games have done something like that. But that'd be very interesting for a horror game, especially.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Yes, while we were in the room, the entire place shifted. Which is why it's so much bigger now. The place, we're to assume it actually moved into that position specifically so she could get there safely. Because wanted her as the new one. You know, she's getting the job application. Federal Bureau of Control. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flyers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. It is interesting that, the application that the guy mentioned was not to be the director. He said, janitor's assistant. And I love the interpretation that those are the same thing, especially later on. Anyone in the shelter? Yes, but not safely. Scranton reality anchors, these are not. Marshall's eyes only. The director, I don't give a shit. Marshall, checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. It's like that house fire before this. Malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. Team is getting pretty sick of duds. Need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. You need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. I do get item. She can just move it. Conquered Chapter 1. Nice, nice. Materials. I don't think I've unlocked the ability to upgrade this yet. It'll get harder? Oh, I'm sure. Now, here's another thing that makes me think they wanted to do a horror game. The ability to close these from inside. Like, that doesn't mechanically do anything. But I want to think at some point it would have been like, okay, maybe you can duck out, get it open, hide in. That'll be where you can get a bunch of materials. And you can be safe by closing it behind you. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious.
It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Whatever this thing is in her mind, George will call it for the fuck of it. George doesn't seem to like this hiss. Another thing that might have been a good idea for a horror game, being able to turn on the music like that to attract enemies to you. Or to a specific location and then leave that location. George has sensitive ears. You don't like the hiss. Can't blame him. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Founded in the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. Proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Here to see someone? From New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. Their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, no such thing as too suspicious. There might be. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials. Can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We've additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Since the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. I'm guessing blood and neck, because the scissors work like vampire fangs. Only occur on Christmas, maybe? Or Halloween? These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They're paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to this file for a full report. It is fun reading these, because they understand it's going to be SCP fans, which means it's going to be people who like reading. Who like reading these dry reports once in a while. Whoa! Owie. Yeah. Reading in 2025? Yes. That is all I do. I've dedicated entire streams to reading. Not in a hot minute, I will admit, but bastard. TF2 comic? Yeah, that was the most recent time I did that. That was on Christmas. You're sorry you couldn't attend? It's okay. You was busy with Christmas stuff. Probably. I assume so. It was Christmas night.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Yeah. Those guys do crazy damage.
Control points. An enemy. Corrupt.
Cleanse control points. I'd sure like to.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Gotta fix this shit, Nyama. Suddenly it all turns back to normal-ish. This place was never that normal.
Holy shit.
Still a weird-ass
We
room.
did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Possibly.
With the Bureau. Are you still sane?
Hello.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Oh, okay.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden.
Yeah, that feels like it was set up.
Lied.
That feels like it was a setup for you to choose something.
Hold on. We're
Yeah,
coming
see,
out.
she mentions her name and they know she's the new director. Nice harnesses?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works.
Sure,
Somehow
why
the
not?
Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official.
Yeah,
The
ah.
hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out.
Yeah.
The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
Not technically untrue.
It's fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
What's that about?
Like, do you know?
Probably
My
nothing.
brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point,
Control point is
cure those infected or possessed.
I know.
Because if that's possible,
Here's the thing. In the context of what they're doing, like, it is a point of control for the hiss. Or even a point of control for the place itself.
She's
And like, that's fine. But that's also like FPS jargon. So it makes it very difficult to take seriously.
Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
You guys have any supplies in here?
Before. Push the hiss out.
Oh. Push it out of a person. Come on, get out of there, you bastards. Oop. That work? Looks like a no.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Yeah, not pleasant.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Probably,
I
yeah.
can't cleanse them.
I saw.
I noticed. She turned into smoke.
Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Already?
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered
really
the whole
fucking
thing.
on the nose. Hometown of Ordinary, huh?
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think
Hedron Resonance Amplifiers.
A few of us.
Okay, then they're
And
discount
Trench
Scranton
would know.
reality anchors.
Trench.
I shouldn't
The
say discount, because they're
ghost,
way more portable
whatever he is.
than reality anchors are.
He mentioned
Those
something
things are
called the
fucking
Hotline.
enormous, and you can't really move them once
Said
you
I
put
should
them
find
down.
it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
No idea.
It's kept in the communications department.
wait,
through
no,
the
you
mail
do.
room. It's
Good.
part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Got it. Stupid.
They
Understood.
call me the director,
They sure do.
but that's not me.
No, it
I'm
is.
not a director type. Not a leader.
Might surprise you.
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough.
Yeah?
No matter
But you're
what
already
they
part
told
of
me
it.
all those years, I know it's real now.
Couldn't gaslight him.
I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's not destroyed just yet. You still got a cool gun. Phone's ringing. Think we gotta get in there. Alright, loud.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Only stupid answers. Alright, got another mod. Some more health recovery stuff. I definitely don't need any that are weaker than the one I've got on. Let's see. Accuracy boost. Honestly, the accuracy is on me when something goes wrong. Unknown caller, my mistake. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, object of power in the form of an old telephone, understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. Hope we can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. Hiss guard. Or Hiss agent. And learn more about the guards. It was highlighted. Maybe I might not have read it since dying. Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. Most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. Most notable distinction from an affected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Director Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. Try to avoid that on top of it anyway.
The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom. The hotline should be in the communications department.
I have so many things you can ask her. Origin of the Hiss.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure.
Dang.
You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
Fair enough.
In the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end.
Yeah, no, that very quickly start taking over the world.
To destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
So, what is this place?
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this?
I'm trying to imagine what you playing Faith would look like.
It's
Lots
an
of crying is what you
attribute
picture.
This is a place
I don't
of
know if it'd
power.
be as
The oldest
bad
house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely
if I
trying to
know
hide
what's
it,
coming
you
is the
don't.
thing.
Which is perfect for us.
Doing it
The
blind,
work we
there
do
would be a lot
here
of,
is
no, I don't want to
essential,
go.
but
I don't want to.
Unstable. The
I'm
Bureau
not gonna lie.
prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Blind, of course. Yeah, blind,
Okay.
I'm sure it would have been terrible. For me. Actually, gray out the ones you've already seen. Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense.
Hate the darkness
But an
parts.
echo, maybe.
I hate them already when
he
I
was
see Ruka
killed
do
by
them,
the
so
service
sure.
weapon, your gun. Maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the
Yeah,
circumstances.
you need
I
it
think I
at the
will.
moment, yes.
Yeah.
Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
So, object of power is one a person can use and direct. Whereas, just a regular object, it does something by itself. So, what are the HRAs exactly?
So HRAs stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean,
And it works so far.
Heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing
Ah,
seem
it's very
suspicious?
short range.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations.
I mean, who
He's-
wouldn't? That's how you get
he's
funding.
passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yeah, just psychic. Yes, it is I think this is a good third-person shooter, and it's got fun elements to it with a fun world to explore. If there were an SCP third-person shooter, I'd want it to be something like this, I suppose.
A welcome message.
A first-person shooter, I'd want to at least try more horror concepts, because you're more, in there. But third-person, you're distant enough, you know? I don't have clearance still. You've always been the new you. You want this to be true. Ah. All this smoke. Who knocked over my photo? I will end you. I have the height advantage, which means my bullets are traveling ever so slightly faster than yours. Obviously, that doesn't even slightly fucking matter. Your priest buddy died because the enemy was just short of the cross's range. Ooh. Ammo efficiency. That might actually be better than reload speed. Ammo cost per shot less. Let's see. $15 shots out of it from there. This is a way higher tiered, so it's probably better. I definitely get where you're coming from trying to do one of the harder challenge runs, Bathwater. There's so many games I love that I try to do their challenge runs, I'm like, oh god. I don't know if I love you this much, game. Who left this in the women's restroom? Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow. Low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. It's the last achievement, oof. Orange, high likelihood. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. You need it? I totally get you. Ah, man. Like, there's very, very few games I've ever gotten platinum for, which is to say all the achievements. One of them is actually Hades, that I was playing yesterday. But the achievements in that game are not nearly as hard to get. They just keep yapping, don't they? Oh, by the way, the environment is largely destructible, which you might have noticed with me shooting this pillar entirely off. It's an interesting bit of the game that I don't think gets utilized too much.
It's overpowering here.
Oh yeah, you just take damage trying to go in there. Good thing I left all this healing around. That's enough of that. You loud. Hey, let's just get out of here. Dead letters. Not sure fully what that means, but okay. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. Machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. Use the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt for my car's engine, the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet. The dream said he would learn how on his own. It's just a beginner's body. Like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Insane person or in contact person? Hiss barrier. Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. Resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Ah! You accidentally told on yourself. Shatter recoil efficiency. Exclusive to Shatter, the weapon version I don't have yet. Dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. Letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. Bureau is the perfect home for them. Realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and some altered materials. Thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Dead letters is all the mail we haven't answered. Got it. Owie. Down you go. Yeah. Get a bit of a drop on them by doing that. They will drop down afterwards. Though their pathfinding seems to be a little lacking. Not as lacking as my aim, for God's sake, fish. What was that shit? That was just a poor showing. This is mine now. Level 2 access. Of course not.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Someone spilled some soup. That's all it is, shut up. What? You good? That looks unpleasant over there.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched on.
Whoa!
Cleanse it.
It's just launching shit. I'll be taking this. Health boost. Is it better than the one I have? No. So turn it into scrap. I don't have anything to spend scrap on just yet, but... just you wait till I do. Yeah. Gotta play keep away. It's... you're mine. It is a floppy disk that launches those tube things. Yeah, floppy disk nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no
kinda
one's
are.
director.
Yeah. New ability we have. We're just fucking psychic. Never mind that we were already using this for animations before getting it. Just, accept it for what it is. Launch align the cube thingamajig into the hole slot to advance the score. Even they call it a weird thingamajig. Destroy the copies / fakes. Is an alternate option if you're out of ammo. Actually, it has kind of better range than the gun. Don't know why I'm turning invisible sometimes. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, I think something's going wrong, game side. Hiss noise burrowed in our astral plane. You must stop, mute them, Director. Floppy disk is now bound. Delivered. Floppy disk that lets you chuck shit. The Hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the Hiss.
Chuck a bag at him. Yeah. For heavily armored foes, it's just way better to use this. If you can hit them. Look at that. Take out the big shield, chuck something at them. Oh, one of them's coming around. Coming around town. The old 1-2. Now's when the game turns into BioShock. At least it kind of feels like. Did not manage to hit me during all that. Another benefit of the objects of power. You have quads like crazy, because it no longer hurts to jump down 40 flights of stairs at once. Floppy disk must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Oddity is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. That's why they called it a nuke, and that's why it launches things. Funny. When bound, this object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material, throw it a short distance. See presentation for more info. Object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles. Believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. Probably America. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. Informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off. It was requisitioned by agents the next day. Blech. Hiss Ranger. Well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Rangers utilized their weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Alright? Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Demolition Expert. Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Probably on the smart side. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. Track what kind of entity? Anomalous entities? Find it remarkable the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. That is pretty interesting, actually, yeah.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
That does make it sound like they kind of have to maintain. They can't give entities. It's not like a hive mind. It's more like they're just using their body and brain for stuff. Well, been in this one, so burn the old one. Fish, what's up, bathwater? What's the haps, Baps? Fanboy Friday, you know what you must do. I don't. I assure you I have no earthly idea. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food beyond their ecosystem is being ruined by because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us, the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. Strong campaign and perfectly executed. Doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions. But it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Now, why don't you tell me what I'm supposed to already know? What must I do? Worry about it? I don't... Would you believe saying don't worry about it makes me worry more? Like, way more? Oh, hey, clearance level 1. This is mine now.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
I feel like you should say almost 30 years.
With us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently.
Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Pines Motel in Macon for last year's
Macon.
SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed. Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course.
Yeah.
No ghosts visited me.
Who wouldn't,
no
I mean?
spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
Oh.
It was dark and stiflingly hot.
That's
Luckily,
concerning.
I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you
I bet this
encounter
is
something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed.
Toaster.
Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Okay, so America Overnight is either just something they listen in on to look for tips, or they directly control as kind of a hotline they can get tips from. Like, either they monitor this stuff in case people are being, you know, conspiratorial, or they do it themselves as a source of info. Get shot, idiot. Made it to the nun again. Nice, nice. I own this now.
This must open the door.
Didn't I already pick one of these up? Yeah. Screeching in the back of my head. Ah.
They can fly now.
They fly now? They fly now. Ah. Owie. Aha, I got you with that one. Owie, bastard. Oh, you brought in friends, you dick. Yeah, you ever been pelted in the face with a goddamn fire extinguisher? I can't imagine it pleasant. Oh, this is Tomasi. Ow! Just noticed the name down there. Owie! Fucker! What the fuck? Ah, damn it. Yes, yes. Hey, that is not even close to what hurt me, game. I don't know why you're giving me that. What got me was that I couldn't dodge his shit. Yeah, do we have to do this every time?
They can fly now. Great.
To be fair, they were always flying. Oh, fuck you! They should not be able to get me under here. I took so much fucking damage. What the hell is this? Yeah. Really? This many enemies? Oh. Are they just spawning infinitely? I guess that lets me heal forever. But it's also just, like, kind of not sustainable for me to keep fighting them and also the guy up there. Fuck! That does so much damage for how hard it is to beat. Beat Chapter 2, good job, Bathwater. Oh, come the fuck on! Named enemies present a tougher no shit! What is this basic-ass advice? What difficulty is the game even set to? Is there a difficulty setting? I'm gonna check. Why are tutorials disabled? I was wondering about that. What is assist mode? Oh, these are... Alright. There's ways to make the game easier. It is kind of lame, the first boss you run into after, like, getting this new power, you can't use the power on. Yeah, and he can teleport whenever the hell he wants to. Oh, this weird glitch again. Honestly, don't know what to do about it. Just turn invisible sometimes. I guess the model's not loading properly. Well, okay, he's running away. Like a bitch.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I don't know what's causing this. She's missing part of her model even when it loads in. I don't know what to do about it. It's really fucking annoying, and I don't remember this happening before. Playing it on the wrong drive. I hate that stupid shit. Stop building games that require a solid-state drive to work. Just everyone stop doing it. I don't care. I don't care that it runs better. Stop doing that shit. It's annoying. Or at least tell me if that's the case. Tell me before I install it. Put it in bright red letters on the title of the game. SSD required. So that I don't accidentally install it to the wrong drive and have to restart. Spat of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte. We call it Butte, not Butte, Montana. Our Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity, located at Redacted. She's been connected to the total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later. Found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. Light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Tomasi's ID. Well done, everyone. Strong campaign, perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi.
The hiss got him.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. A mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
You told him to. Never said stop recording. What was he supposed to do? Stop before being told?
The hotline can't be far now.
I hope so, and I hope it brings you back. Hopefully I don't need a worse efficiency than the one I'm already not using. Hotline chamber. On security log. Director Trench, Bill Everett, Custodian, Trench, Everett, Carol Bishop, Custodian. 2 weeks later, a different custodian. Interesting. Butte. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel, named the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. Key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they are transported to the oldest house. Disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. Time of writing? Redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. My initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a redacted.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Yeah, there we go.
Here before?
Flipped things around enough, she came back.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, run under the radar.
Yeah.
This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Yeah, whatever you're saying is very interesting. Can the music cut the fuck down?
Hello? Anyone here?
Loud as shit. Can't even pull out my gun and shoot it in this area for some reason. Locked. Said they found a key. I'm not seeing a key. Oh. Never mind.
It has a black pyramid on it.
Light switch. Yeah. The hotline, Seashell, is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Astral plane challenge. That's a lot of rocks. That's a lots of rocks. How long will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities? Will it now? Ow! Okay, don't touch it. Got that. Okay, you're telling me this, but you're not giving me any sort of means to use it. Okay, I distinctly enabled tutorials, and, yeah, you didn't tell me I could do this shit. I guess I enabled them after. Maybe I can only slow it down, I'm supposed to keep going. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, they stop functioning once I'm past them. Alright. Yeah, I have a bit of a melee blast now. Well done. Dialed, Director. You can contact us, past selves, the hotline collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls. Turn on a light.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
So, this implies that the board is all the past directors.
Needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau
Or
as well as I
it's
do.
separate entities.
Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself.
Oh yeah, I
But
found your quote
things
like that.
change when you become director.
Whoa, you okay, girl?
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Come on. Don't just fucking pause. I've read all those for the most part. Definitely saw that. Hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. Rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. Phone weighs redacted. Object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. The board. If used by anyone other than director, the object will cause lethal redacted. Presentation 11.6 for more info. Object is currently bound to Director Trench. Object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. Battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted. Its origin remains unknown. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. It's likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. That doesn't strike you as a problem? How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Possible these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. If you were already psychic, it makes you psychicer, maybe.
When I tell them about you.
Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Oh, the director's office had a straight into that, huh? Bureau funding. All executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we're obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, they'll be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. Nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench. Okay, so the place even obscures information about what's housed in it. Not necessarily obscures, but just sort of directs away from. Which is very interesting. Clearance level 4, Jesus. Got level 1 clearance. You do have your harness on. No. Oh, fine. Gifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts. The executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. Worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. Earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. Can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. They at least understand that SCP can be really funny. There honestly are some that are just really funny. My favorite of it's just funny, how absurd it is. I usually bring this up is, I think it's 4006, which is the fact that Massachusetts has never been inhabited at any point. Everyone who thinks they live in Massachusetts actually lives right outside of it. It is a point of coincidence to the point of frank absurdity. So absurd they had to categorize it as an anomaly. The thing is, to maintain it, they had to go in and start having people live there. Got our projectile boost. Don't have shatter. Tell you what, let's get to Emily. Then I'm not calling it. Don't worry. I'm just gonna take a very, very short break to do something.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean,
Jesse, that was her name.
Comms, the hiss?
No, wait, Jesse's my name. You are Emily.
Made it.
Emily Pope?
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Yeah. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices Dr. Darling has been distributing over the last weeks is not affected by this corruption. Only known exception to this fact is a new director, Jesse Fate, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. Can indicate she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed the theory. Final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. Tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. As the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss, more work to be done. Prepare that file for a report. Okay, I will be right back very soon. I just gotta do something. Sorry. Ended up taking longer than I thought it would. I do apologize.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling.
Right.
Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown.
Son of a
You can perform
bitch.
a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
That's a stupid way to build that.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well.
Yeah,
All that
yeah.
Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Possibly.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Okay, cutscene time. Whip. Oh? The janitor. Department of Maintenance. Is a whole department dedicated to that? Why is it green? Green is the color of clean? Well, it is the reverse of the color of hateful brain worms, so maybe it works. Alright, I finally have ability points. Energy boost. Alright. Missions, directorial override, collectibles, board countermeasures. I have ability points, but I don't have the ability to spend them. Oh, I have to go to the control point to do that. Let's do that real quick.
That? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Yeah.
Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing.
Oh, also faster. Faster. Astral constructs. Mods. Yeah, you can make mods if you really want to. Weapon form. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our... Or make the construct shatter, I mean. You're not a brave boy?
Trench was
Oh no, what happened? Yeah, outfits. Urban response, astral dive suit, tactical response, civilian. Why do I have... Is this because I have the complete edition? I think I got this game for free. Astral dive suit looks cool. Oh yeah. Now, abilities, here we go. Extra health, extra energy, melee damage, launch damage. Feel like I don't need melee damage. You hate face music, like a good kind of hate. Dread. That'd do it, yeah. Let's get more health first. Feels quite necessary. Launch damage would not be bad. I get a level 2 thing, or I could get everything at level 1, though I'll probably not bother with melee. Actually... Oh. These are 3, but this one's only 2, so... Just get those, get that form slot. I don't want to upgrade melee, because it's not great. Wait, hang on. Board countermeasures. Kill enemies with the service weapon in spin mode. I don't have that unlocked. Kill Hiss Rangers in the executive sector using Shatter. I can do that. Kill enemies with a service weapon in charge mode. Don't have charge mode. Kill in Shatter mode. Have Shatter mode. Enemies in the executive sector. Hector. More projectiles for shotgun mode.
They're saying Trench was shot. The situation's getting worse. Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing us?
One sec. One sec, I gotta go deal with something. I'm back. Very sorry.
I can't get over what happened to Booker, to Smith, the others. Why did they start acting like
I was supposed to talk to you. I didn't do that.
The hiss or tampering with. Hi, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm back. Alright, I guess
Thanks,
talking to you
Sam.
would have just given me the dialogue I got by running away anyway.
Just let me know.
I'm going to pretend this is them having kitted her out with actual equipment for once.
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor.
Really?
There's no other way
Just
to create that kind of energy.
here? Said they heard hissing, they heard some kind of noise near the elevator, but
A new director can launch objects up to 20
I, honest to God, don't know where the elevator is. I think I remember being confused by this part the first time I played, too. Shotgun mode. Pistol mode. Supposed to be killing stuff with shotgun mode.
Reminder, if you...
I've already heard that. Director Jesse Faden. Anomalies. What can you do? It says it's in Central Executive, but I don't know about that. Can I just fast travel there? Is that what they're trying to tell me?
I can't believe we're doing this.
Do I have the fast travel ability? Yeah, it seems to want me here.
What can I help with?
Ah.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a lot of specimens.
You don't have a problem facilities.
Level 3. A jukebox. An anomalous one, I will presume. Why else would they have it? Sector elevator.
Word. Meet me in the maintenance.
Sure enough.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
There he is with his phony Walkman. That's probably the best... That is the best, like, no-name brand pun to use. Instead of Sony, switch it to phony. Is this not real?
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like
Rip
he
and
made
shatter.
the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is
Either the
Ahti
subtitles
planning
won't show up if you pause the game at all. I genuinely can't fucking hear her. But sometimes I have to pause to do things.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
Yeah.
How do I get there?
Through a great deal of pain, I presume. Ugh. Scatter mode. Great damage when they get close. Even in, like... no, I just call all this close range, yeah. Clean it out. That's a great way to do fixing the geometry in ways that don't visually make sense in a video game. Just ignore making it look like it makes sense, frankly. Ah, upgrading the grip. Don't have the stuff for that. And I'm not wasting materials on this crap. Of course. Gotta maneuver. That missed some. Ah! Oh, fuck just happened? Okay, there's no shoulder switch here. Alright, that just fucking missed. What? Pick up some of this healing scattered about. Owie. Thank God for health upgrades, right? Damage boost. Honestly, I like projectiles fired a little more. Ritual impulses. Little extra healing. Janitor's office.
What's down that way?
Is that a poster of Ahti? That is exactly what pose he was... Okay.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop.
What?
I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy.
You died?
It's just
Aww.
around the corner.
You were so close. Dang it.
We need to get you working.
You'll be a good Christian boy, Bathwater. I swear you will. Actual crash out.
Something tells
Oof.
me it's gonna be more than that.
I feel that for sure.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table.
Green the W alarms. Fuck. I've been there for sure.
This house has a vermin problem. A bad one.
And done that in a while. Ugh. It's never pleasant.
And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside.
By the way, I think he responded to her internal monologue again.
Around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Fart in Sahara? What?
Best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise...
Much scarier game when you know you can never fuck up. Oh yeah.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes. No one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle.
And he keeps responding to her internal monologue. She's not noticing.
This crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run.
This guy God or something? Not quite.
The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door
He's,
in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
He seems to be the station directly above hers, because he said, "Oh, you're here for the job," when she arrived. Janitor's assistant. When she comes back as the director, he says, "Oh, you got the job. Well done." What a mess. Burn the trash. Burn the trash around the furnace.
Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into the moon.
The fuck does that mean? President? Psychic president? I think it's just that janitor is the more important job. I genuinely think that's the only reason. At least, in this place, janitor is more important than director.
Yes.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Director's duty, keep the lights on. Arish escaped Object of Power. Object of Power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago. I want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Security Chief, Simon Arish. No goddamned clue where I am. NSC power plant. Oh, sweet.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Lady. This is mine. Taking that. Reload efficiency. Don't care. Kill enemies without dying. You are needed. Irreplaceable. Replaceable. Agreed. Easily to the furnace.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
You in here?
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
No. Security matters. Hi, hey, Simon. Got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Adi, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. Told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered in the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. Figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you haven't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. Well, this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Yeah, another thing is, like, don't interfere with him. He's more important than the rest of you.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here.
A little bit, yeah.
We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power
right.
plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See what's
Makes
inside?
sense.
Dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before
God
everything
damn
went
it.
to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else.
Large-scale
Still,
HRA?
At least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows.
Agreed.
I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Well, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radio's
Yeah.
not working, so
Like,
if you find my
is that
boss
what we're calling
Salvador
him?
out there,
Cool.
could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him. He sure has a lot of faith in his boss. Try to stay alive.
Don't die while I'm gone. If you do, I'll be rather cross with you about it. Threshold remnant.
Oh man, Adi's gonna be so pissed.
Adi's gonna be so pissed. That's your point of contention? I mean, it probably should be. Don't piss off your janitors. Wow, they just explode. Daisy chain. Hiss charged. A lot of things explode.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Alright, fine. Like, do the important one first. Range light in the break room. I'll look at that later. I'll do the thing it really wants me to do first. Fine. If I must save the building before traipsing around doing nonsense. Used to people hearing her internal monologue? Pretty sure I noticed someone heard mine. I think it's probably one of his abilities that people never pay him any mind.
Director Faden.
Or at least don't pay mind to him doing that. Like, we don't see anyone else reacting to her speaking to herself. And Ahti just sounds insane if you remove the thing. She comments that he sounds weird, but she never seems to put together what he's actually saying. Like, the fact that he actually is kind of...
My eyes open. We ain't out of the woods yet.
He's very obviously responding to what she's saying, just in a way that sounds like he's an insane person. But that's also how he just talks. Like he's an insane person. Part of it's because it sounds like English isn't his first language. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with you. Terrible bastards. Get shot, stupid.
to fix this thing ASAP.
Working on it. Control point. Yeah. Hell is that? Not something I should be fucking with. Got it. Maybe. Nope. Still shining light of fuck off. Ah. Okay.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
NSC energy converters. Sometimes it is right to just hip fire with this thing. Yeah. Good defense. Alright, another mission to find. Ba-boom! Oh, more of them incoming. I like shotguns, if you haven't noticed. They are quite fun. When, enemies always drop health, feels nice to just blow them the fuck up. Bum rush. I'm a sucker for any kind of health gain mechanics in a video game. Alright. Ah, that cracked this open. Get on there. All things essentially being a cooldown, like your psychic powers and your gun both being cooldowns. It's definitely an interesting way to do this. Oh, you can just jump over that. I wasn't sure that would work. It really does encourage you to be using both, which I think is good, because they're on cooldowns that are independent from one another. Like if your gun's cooling down, well, better start launching. Your launch cooling down, pull out your gun. Both cooling down? You probably shouldn't have let that happen. there another one of those I missed? I don't see a way further up. Oh, yep, nope, here it is.
Power fixed. Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
Energy boost. It's rare. It's uncommon. 7%. Meh. Projectile boost, reload speed, projectile spread. Eh. Another object of power safe in the field training object course. Probably get into that when I can. Although, you want to read it. Home safe tests. Safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. See Object of Power 22, case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object, or to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. Safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. So, some kind of shield. Certainly like to have that. Coming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish, still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. Brought beers last time, so it's Hepstonstall's turn. Long name. Is charged. Tales of extreme physical deformation resulting from his corruption. His charge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused hiss resonance, so dense it acts as a physical force. Hiss charged is depleted of the hiss corruption after this eruption. Host is left lifeless. Its behavior may be an adaptable response to the HRAs. Hiss charge are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to resonance. Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree. Why is the physiology of the hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Keep thinking I'm saying hissed? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I am on accident. Like the tree gods. Yeah, no, it is happening. Don't... Just, understand your... It is. I am sometimes. I am saying hissed by mistake. At least one of those times I definitely did. I'm certain of it. Button. Hey, that brought me back here. Final boss, N'Choth. How dare you? How dare you? I think actually I need to go to the second floor from there. I think that'll let me, get around a bit more. NSC control room. I think I was at the third floor to start. No? I was at the second floor. Alright, then I'll go to the third. Black Rock Quarry. Level 5 access. Woof. Yep, can't do a damn thing here. Back to the power plant then, I suppose. Why must life be sad? I don't know. I didn't make it. It's kind of just been doing that. It's not always gonna be sad, though. There's ups and there's downs. Some people say that you wouldn't appreciate the ups so much if it weren't for the downs. I think some people would argue the downs wouldn't be so bad if the ups didn't exist too, so... Who knows, honestly. I actually can't go through that door towards it. I guess I have to go through here. Must have still been able to go forward, just had to do the other thing first, maybe? Oh, wait. It was trying to give me a tutorial on how to do this. That's what it was. I'm dumb. Who chucked a grenade? You're dead. Become smoke. Owie. That's on fucking fire. Yeah! Where are you, fucker? Ha ha! You can get him with that, you just gotta get him from behind. Thanks, George. That's interesting. So if you pull it towards you, you can still hit them, because they only respond to it being launched. That's kind of fun. Furnace chamber.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department.
Alright.
I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity.
Oh, shit.
Within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Okay.
Let this recording be the proof I need to convince
What is this entity?
The furnace can speak.
Oh, that's not
It's been
good.
talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating.
I didn't hear
I
shit,
checked,
lady.
And there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe
No record of building this place either.
What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oh. You crazy for real.
I'm trash, Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Quite possibly.
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
This is probably illegal as shit, but are you gonna say no to Ati? I didn't fucking think so. I'd sell my firstborn to Ati. He's more important than my own family at this point. He's any random janitor. That's really all it takes. What? Did not get up? Get those out of the way, so maybe it'll... No. Come here, biological waste. I think I saw the last one just there. Oh, sweet. Also got mods and things. Damage boost, 15%. That's actually pretty substantial. Hard to know the math on whether damage boost or more projectiles is more effective. Ability points, hell yeah.
Just hold together a little longer.
That looks like something. Behind me. Reload speed on the kind of revolver version. It's pretty smart because this is what I'm gonna want to switch to. Not to toot my own horn. I think it works best here. This is the one that isn't as damage focused. It's like, alright, I'm hitting stuff that's far away.
It fast. If the plan goes good, you can throw the spoon in the bowl.
That each one I do at least buys a little time. See, it's what's blocking the pipe. Son of a bitch.
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
The clog. Gross. Ati seems to regard this thing as more dangerous than the hiss.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's fucking gross is what it is. That semi-sentient fecal matter? God, I hope not. Even semi-sentient is too much. Ah, bastard. Thing's not too hard to kill. I do wish it dropped healing. Just be watching my corners. Look like eyes until something like extends out of them. Okay, don't know how I was missing that. Ew. You're so gross. I'll walk on this? Yes, I can. Ah!
We need to hurry.
Alright, now how do I get to that box I saw earlier? Where was it even? It's there. And now it's mine. Threshold remnant. I think that's an upgrade material. One that is not easily found. Alright, I'll try again. Notice how the hiss wasn't in there at all. Was it afraid? Is the clog genuinely more dangerous, or is it just a janitor joke? Where's the last one of these things? Probably up there. Hey, all the health stayed. My health now. Ah, here it is. Not you.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Log complaint. Minder. Drafting any public-facing material. Oh, wait, unread. Clog complaint. Gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the fuck is it? Where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand it. Of course, he acts like we can understand him, too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I gotta try out a new drain cleaner, extreme strength. Sure, Ati will appreciate the effort, but I think you do just have to— Whoa! You just barely lived through that. Ooh. Probably shouldn't be fucking with that. Oh, yeah. Hey. None of us can really hit each other through that, so... That'll work. Threshold Remnant. Two clean shots. Alright, no clean shots that time. Still can't leave. Weapon armor damage. Ah! Damn it. Just barely lost the damage race there. Ah, damn it. I reset my survival tactics. Son of a bitch. I was so close to that, too. Stop. Sit down. I just got up and shook himself. What? Okay. Sent me back here, but how much do I have to redo is the question.
This place is gonna come down.
I have to redo all of that. That sucks. Nah, enemies aren't respawning. That would kind of just let you grind if you think about it. If all of them respawned for that. Yeah, the stuff's still slotted in. Yeah, you gotta take this guy slower than I was. Ah! There we go. I was just being way too aggro on him. This dropped an absolute fuckload of health, admittedly. So much everywhere. Hit the button. That doesn't look normal or healthy. Oh, good. Yeah. Boom! Bonk. Launch efficiency. That'd be pretty nice, actually. You good? Maybe good is overdoing it. Abilities. More health would be very nice. More launch damage would not hurt, though. Honestly, I think early on, especially, just health upgrades. Construct spin. He is mine now. Let's see. Ooh, rate of fire. Only 10%. Just almost nothing. Ah yes, I was supposed to have gone through the control room before, I think. But I didn't do that. Because I didn't go there first. Ah yes, spin is just full DACA. Full DACA is full fun. Luckily, I still have the elevator back to the control room, so don't have to take the long way around. Zooming in and out and in and out. What? I hesitate to call it a straight upgrade to grip, but at certain ranges it's incomparable. The converters, where's the control room? This not the control room? Oh, here it is. Went the wrong way. Of beating them in the back of the head with stuff. Like, sure, there's nothing in front of you, but there's an object sitting right behind you that's, with a little show of force, is now... It's great. Picks up the controlling room.
Forces contained. A lockdown. Could only be lifted by a directorial override.
Okay, key mode then. Might have missed this, but this thing also apparently has been Mjolnir and friggin' Excalibur. At least they theorize it could have been. But now it's a gun because people know guns and how to use them. Also, guns are pretty useful in general.
The sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here.
Yeah, if you get around to it.
You two should get to know each other.
Aw, how nice. Okay, let's see here. Mary Chase, somewhere at the janitor's office? Janitor's office this way. Let's see the strange light in the break room. Ah. Can't fast travel to the janitor's office, just gotta walk there. Ooh. Remnants. Hi, Ahti. The strange light in here, or... Where's the break room? They'd call it the janitor's office if it were in the janitor's office, right? Maybe over here? Red flashing lights over here. That is a strange light, for sure. And we're nowhere. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
It do be like that.
An object of power? How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Dissonance. Alright, come here. You know, you probably don't have to grab its head. It's an object. Probably? Ah, blinding! Oh, that is unlocked dashing. The horse, Choo-Choo, allows you to evade dash, use it, prove escape yourself. Damn it. And it works in the air. Woo! What? How does that not count? What the fuck? Come the fuck on! What is happening? Just wanted you to be... Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Alright. Take it as a dodge champ. Use B to safely avoid their attacks. Yes, end of level achievement. You and the horse are now bound. Friends for life.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Yeah. Completely optional to get this, by the way. But, you definitely want it. Dodging. Quite useful. Ah! Fall through the floor. Back to here. Hidden location discovered. Spin grouping efficiency. What is grouping efficiency? Oh, more accuracy on it. Yeah, sure. Hiss Trooper. Meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWEs, thresholds, or any other paranaturally hazardous situation. They're heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weapons from the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the Hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. Forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that, to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Merry-go-round horse. Oop 16-KE. Object should be kept in confined space when unbound. Fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. Pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. It can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own. They would be chased out. These rumors reached the Bureau. America Overnight, episode 235. Agents were dispatched to investigate. Yeah, that is their little sting thing. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked agent redacted by redacted. Agents invoked Formula C5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. Let's see about good defense. Gotta go up there. See if I can get there right now. Power plant on 1. Call the lift. I hesitate to call this an elevator. It's more of a cargo lift. Did not mean to drop there, but it was fine. Perfectly safe. All right, how you doing?
C through F. Is the clock back? When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Did I not just do that?
I should be going.
Really, you're not going to tell me much I don't already know.
We gotta lock down the lift.
Not currently at immediate risk of explosions. Currently. Or immediate. Those are the two, definitely most important words there. Ah. Yes, penis explosion. Sorry, better yet, penis implosion. Yeah. You know what? I should stop by and get this. Yeah, fine. Should stop over here and get the side quest for doing it with Spin. Those were available, and I didn't pick them up because I didn't have Spin yet before. Oh yeah, I have more points to spend. Let's get more launch damage. And being able to launch grenades and rockets back would be great. Basic enemies when their health is low, Large enemies' health is low. Large objects, I would love large objects. One launch up to 3 objects, energy now recovers while holding launch objects. Ooh, that'd be great. Oh, can I only take 3 at a time anyway? Alright, didn't matter. I still spent my points. My launches do way more damage now. Probably one-shot basic enemies with it now. The little level thing next to enemies' heads doesn't mean very much, to be honest. Central maintenance. Yeah, bigger launch efficiency, maybe. Yeah, slightly bigger. Burn the old one. Threshold remnant. Always need those, I think. Thresholds. Notice house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. The threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. A widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. You really don't have to redact that. You could just not put it in, frankly. The sentence still works. These frequencies match the threshold will manifest in the oldest house. Jax is a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain the thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house. It's actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted, and those who learn of it so is actively denied. These redactions are pointless. It's already talking about crazy shit. Well, it might be, in the case of, like, that last one, might be redacting stuff that just knowing it at all fucks with you in some regard. That's a common thing in SCP articles, like, this isn't redacted because you're not allowed to know, necessarily, so much as it's redacted because knowing it might kill you. Here's the elevator out of the place. Ah. Alright, just fucking blasted. Playing Morrowind again? It's a good thing to be doing. Got rid of it. Field training. Actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint. Read, the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. One user of the Ranger Field Training course recorded messages to halt immediately. Not stand for this humiliation among my peers. Go to HR with this if necessary. The race with the most face and hairstyles are Dark Elves and Nords. So Dark Elves, it's obvious because that's the largest bulk of NPCs. And Nords, I think there's a pretty big chunk of them on Solstheim, so maybe they added a few because of that.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle
Get ready,
courses.
Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
I think I'm doing well. Oh, I very clearly want to pick this up, game.
Seconds remaining.
Come the fuck on.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Again.
Ah, fuck you. Try again.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2.
You can try to hip fire these to be fast.
Go.
No.
45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations.
Okay.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Cleanse the object of power.
It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Gotta really launch shit at it. Alright, a safe that keeps things safe. Ugh. Copies have been given weapons projectiles. Shield yourself to pass. Level up! Alright, how do I use shield? Alright, thank you for showing me. Hey, those were going down. Owie. Just a sec. See you take an aim, you bastard. Complete. 4 points. Oh dear.
Time to have a shield.
I'll be taking all of that. And then taking your life. And the heals. Alright, what's in here? Plastic tree. Holiday memories tree. Ah, at 14. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. Item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below redacted hertz. Its verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it's copying. This item was taken from the Redacted, Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, a solar radiation damaged the radio. Severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. Found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. And home safe. No unique procedures required. Object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio. It's always goddamned Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside. The images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. I can imagine. Damage against enemy armor is not really a necessary thing. 3 projectiles. Fancy. A block would have been, quite useful against friggin' fat guy. But whatevs. Get back to executive. Abilities. Oh, hey, shield strength. That'd also be nice if I could get hold of it. Launching explosives, very much want. Ooh, that's really good, actually. Let's get a bunch of shield strength first. Shield barrage is quite nice to have. What are the other abilities in that tree? Double damage on it, cool. Holding shield, use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. Awesome. More damage on it. Energy will recover while shield is active. Awesome. There's a lot to get in, but it makes you remarkably durable.
You mean like in person?
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest.
Regarding?
I have a brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill.
Ordinary again?
The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But
Okay.
we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
Of some kind.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
She.
We managed
George
to
is a
turn the
lovely
projector
name
off.
for a old lady.
The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here,
He's
I
the
assume everything
assistant of the head researcher,
I
so...
looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
I prefer George.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files.
2?
Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes.
Ah, son of a bitch.
One was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Alright. Very likely.
The other match is on something called Hedron, which
Hedron.
must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
Would it
I
be?
need to go after her.
Could it be?
How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Clearance level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What
Next
Emily told
step.
me About Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Maybe.
Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
What, Ahti? New mission, Old Boys Club. Maintenance. Major targets. Oh, major targets in maintenance. Got it. First, spend points. Yeah, shield barrage. And I got another personal mod slot. Yay.
But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can...
Fast travel to here, actually. Let's do this time-sensitive one real quick. I'd normally end here, but I had to step away for so long, I'll keep going a bit longer. And I can put on a second mod now. More energy or better launch energy? I think more energy, because there's other non-launching stuff I do with it. Definitely going the wrong way there. I think it's closer to the control room, actually. Yeah, it ought to be through here. Eliminate key hiss targets. Oh dear. Owie. Pain and agony. Ah, bastard. Oh, fuck you. I don't get to try again. I just died and that's it. Fuck. Ah. Yes, named enemies. I just got caught out by the stupid things surrounding me. Alright. Any other missions I can do? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I shouldn't step in there. Go up, try to refight these anyway. No. They just fail to exist now. Annoying. Yeah, at least go to the new area, I suppose. Research, right. Central Research.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So,
he's dead.
this is where the magic
Well, not
happens.
quite, but he will be.
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know.
That's
Rest
most
assured, we're
research.
committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
All right. Recharge. Gotta restart my kill enemies thing. Again. Whoa! Walker! Clearly didn't retain any of that supposed training they have. You fired that goddamn close. Or they have no self-preservation. Equally plausible. Are you fucking kidding me? The sniper trained on me, they just spawn a fuckload of shit right on me. With that asshole, at least. Killed. Be dead. Cease to live. that missed. Getting the fuck away again. Down you go. Get back here, you shit. Ain't running from me. Spin grouping efficiency. Better version of what I have on, then. Intrusive pattern. It's a hell of a name. Be at least one more, there it is. Oh, poor bastards. Energy recovery. Recovery speed way higher. I think that's a little bit better than the other with how I use it. I don't think this is the direction I need to be going right now.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
I'll figure something out, I'm sure. Ah! Someone doesn't want me here. Noted. I do love bashing them in the head with a fucking fire extinguisher. That's like the best thing to hit someone with, I think. I'm not speaking to, like, effectiveness in game, by the way. I mean solely for feel. A lot of launch stuff. I should be using that pretty liberally. I got some good upgrades to it. You okay in there? Person? Floating things. I don't even... That's just a guy's severed head at that point. Emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go on, away. Can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Probably a problem. Hiss, snipers. Hiss, bastards. Dodge efficiency. I think, rather than getting, like, efficiency for specific stuff, it's better to just get stuff that applies to all energy. This point is mine. This point, not yours.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white...
Yeah, just a sec. Construct Pierce. Precise charge shot penetrates armor and enemies at any range. That'd be cool. Upgrade to grip would also be kind of nice.
The ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked. Intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing the director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Huh. Noted. I'll keep going a little because of all the breaks I had to take. Astral Exhibition. It was originally built for the Astronauts, that's good, to use as a training location. Place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. Could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being as stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to this file for full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Fair enough. Horrific. In every regard.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it.
That's some advanced shit. You still have VHSs?
Come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement. Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head.
Oh.
It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to
an anti-meme.
Proper containment protocols.
Not necessarily, but it eats brains. Anti-memes are slightly different from that. Push the button. Oh, that don't look good.
They keep that thing here.
Well, the alternative is letting it out, so... yeah. If you mean you can't believe they're managing to do it, I'll believe ya. You stop that. Yeah! Intrusive pattern. Here, eat up. Okay, I'm not fully sure what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know what to do. If I can get it in there, then do it. Come on, follow me in here. What, you don't want to? Come on, let's fight, motherfucker. Nah, come on. Keep up. And lockdown. Ah!
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Making it not destroy the world? They weren't doing a great job at it at that exact moment, but...
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit.
Worth a shot.
So close. We need to hurry.
Parapsychology. Right, I can throw those back now. Stop healing them, you bastard. Take grenade. Or maybe you're the one healing them. Yeah, they're not healing anymore, so probably you. Ooh, that's a lot of them, though. Get down, Brightburn. Wearing a bag on your head makes you cool. You look stupid. Owie. Gotcha, you bastards. Oh, there's more. Here, have this back. You dropped it. You keep dropping it. You're so butterfingers. Come on, you're so silly. Return to sender. Always fun. This is mine now. Blah, blah, blah. Major targets at executive. I'm good.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. All agents report here.
Alright, we're gonna read these, then we'll call it for today. Research and Records, Groupthink. Study extends the works of Irving Yannis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the Parapsychology Department carried out variations of Solomon Ask's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in redacted. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory, provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Hist cluster, yeah, the big red things. This is also mine. Captive Audience. X-Ray Lightbox. Introductory Guide to the Astronaut Program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by marking physical contact with the X-Ray Lightbox. Object of Power 18. Hypnosis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology Division. In the Hypnosis Lab. Yeah. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience on the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Checks out. The brain thing fell over. I blame them for this and take no responsibility myself. Way short of stuff to fix this up. And need to find more stuff to make that. But I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. As I said, I'm going to stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.